Hey guys, Pyron here. I'm back with some more Pokemon Shōdown. In response to how the last few games went, I changed the team up a little bit. I took out Sigalith for Drapion. I think it's going to do a bit better of a job as a wall, and something else. What else is there? Yes, Raikou. I took off Life Orb and gave it Expert Belt, because a lot of the time it's hitting for super effective, and it really needs the health. So, let's get it started. So, first starts with our Arcanine. I start with my Midna. As you probably expected, I start with the spikes. Arcanine goes for obvious fire move, which is quite painful. I'm expecting an extreme speed, but I get to pull off my pain split, so totally chill with that. So Flare Blitz does take it out, obviously. And Minter goes down. I send out my Cat Bolt with the Volt Switch, which is, yep, obvious death. So I think about what's going to wall a lot of his team, and so I send out Poseidon. Ambibom with the fake out there. Sort of obvious fake out is obvious, so I go for rocks. After the low sweep. Low sweep is kind of annoying. Like, if he didn't have that move, then yeah, Poseidon probably could have walled a lot of his team, but low sweep, yep. One steel type, it was pain, but I got rocks up at least. Fang going for the extreme speed. In hindsight, I probably should have gone for a slightly stronger move, but I wasn't quite sure how fast Ambipom was. So he sends out the Suicune. I'm like, cool, I'll just use the Wild Charge. Sadly, doesn't take it out. Suicune's a little more bulky than I expected, or maybe Fang's just not as strong. Either way, Scald, yeah, takes down Arcanine. And obvious switch into Cat Bolt. And obvious, yeah, I was expecting him to switch into Nidoking, so one hit kill extrasensory. I really didn't think much of extrasensory before running good old Cat Bolt. Very strong move. Sadly wasn't fast enough to pull off the hidden power ice, and he's taken out by the Earthquake. Go switch into Antlion, who is my Drapion, and takes a lot of damage from that Earthquake. I still managed to set up some toxic spikes, so his team is literally swimming in entry hazards. I switch out so Drapion doesn't take another Earthquake. He swaps out into Suicune again, and Vlad goes for Brave Bird, which is thoroughly overkill at this point. Vlad getting some hit points back there with the Black Sludge. And you getting wrecked by those entry hazards, I think. Vlad's going to take a Psychic move, and I don't want that to happen, so I U-turn into Antlion, who is part Dark type, so takes nothing from that Psyshock. Once again, you taking damage from the poison. Taunting Antlion, which is totally no big deal, because I went for Crunch, took out the Mew. So Flygon, obviously going to wreck house on Antlion, but goes for the Outrage instead of the Earthquake, which is an odd move. And possibly one that cost him the game. So he goes for Outrage again, because he's locked into it. I go for the Brave Bird with Vlad. And Flygon's Rampage ends, and it gets confused, and hits itself, which is horrible bad luck, because I managed to roost up with Vlad. And there's just nothing Flygon can do to take it out this turn. And it hits itself again! And so yeah, Vlad goes for U-turn, there's no target. You can see at this point the opponent says good game in the chat, because Ambipom has no chance against Vlad. He just goes for the U-turn for the victory. So yep, total sweep there by Vlad. And, the Drapion duo. So I think that went a lot better than the last few games. So once again though, if you have any suggestions for the team, I'm happy to hear them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.